Welcome to our fifth session of Jah Damion Talk Real Talk African Parables and Proverbs, translation and decryption of these parables, looking into the subliminal messages left back by our ancestors. These parables are thousands of years old, as Africa is thousands of years old. We'll be picking up from the last parable, which is an Egyptian proverb or parable. We left it for our viewers to or subscribers to answer it, translate it on their behalf, leave it in the comment section. We're also asking our viewers to subscribe to our channel, as we want to make this a continuation until we go through as much parables as we can, and then we'll transform into Jamaican parables, or we'll do history of Jamaica, or we're planning to also do the philosophies and opinions on Marcus Garvey, or read through also the Kebernegas. So we're looking to make this a continuous channel of real, tangible data centered on African history and ethnicity. No disrespect is intended towards any other social group who view any other art, literature, or science as their study form, but this is this field of study we'd like to invest in our time and our energy. With that said, we'll be jumping into the Egyptian proverb we last did in our last session. It was that it states that he who understands music, it's an Egyptian proverb, and we'll be going into Egyptian proverbs until we notify you that we'll be changing. He who understands music understands the cosmos. Now this parable is saying, if you understand music, you understand the arrangement of the cosmos. Firstly, music is arrangement. Music is also a waveform, sine waveform, highs, lows, mids. But in order to get music in a perfect way, or get music, it has to be arranged. When you know about harmony, the harmonization and arrangement of music, then you'll be able to get the symphony, which is the arrangement, the correlation, the working of every single element in the music to get this one beautiful sound. So everything in nature coexists, communicates together to give you one product, which is creation, which is our planet, us, everything involved in it is a symphony. It's an arrangement, a perfect arrangement of everything. So that's what that parable would translate to. Another parable, a beautiful thing is never perfect. It's in its beauty. It's not in the appearance. Not all beauty is in appearance. This one states that it says that a beautiful thing is never perfect. That is because something that is beautiful has the beauty innately inside of it. Perfection would mean more than one thing. It could be physical perfection, spiritual perfection, So a beautiful thing is never perfect because it's what's innate, it's what it does. It's its function that makes it beautiful, or the irony of its function that makes it beautiful. Anyone has a better definition for this proverb? As we look for interaction with our viewers, could please break that down and leave it in the comment section. So, another Egyptian proverb. Youth is beauty, even in cattle. Youth, the vigor, the strength, the ability, the agility, being in that prime age where you don't tire that easy. Even in the beast, you look upon a young bull, a young horse, a young lion, and you see that same beauty. So youth is beauty even in animals. It cannot hide. Another Egyptian proverb. Dress up a stick and it will become a bride. Now, this is not only talking about women. Whatever you make presentable, whatever appeals, you make appealing, it's going to gain attraction. If you had walked into a supermarket and none of the items had labels on them, you'd probably think twice about buying all those canned goods, all those. Imagine you walk into the juice section, or you walk into the section where they have detergents and bleach and stuff like that. It would be total chaos and it would not appeal. But because there's a label on it, because the bride now has makeup on and false hair and nice jewelry and all of that stuff, it makes it appealing. So once you present something, it will attract attention. Another Egyptian proverb. It says a beautiful discourse is rarer than emerald, yet it can be found amongst the servant girls at the grindstone stones. This beautiful discourse is reason. It's reason. It is organized civil reason. It is the intellect. It is the ability to see beyond the veil, see beyond the flesh, to reason things aright. And wisdom can be found among these people who work hard, who are always out there putting things together, trying to make things presentable, trying to make things work, because they're working to please someone or working to get tasks done. So they cannot work without reason, without the ability to see things as they are. Anyone has a better translation for that proverb can leave it in the comment section. Another Egyptian proverb. If you marry a monkey for his wealth, the money goes and the monkey remains as is. This is not only talking about a man or a woman who marries someone because of their wealth, and then the wealth goes and the person remains ugly or disfigured or handicapped, amputated, whatever it may be. It's also talking about having a task to get done, and you choose someone because you like them, not because of their skill and because they are ready to do the task. They are competent for this task, not because they are competent. You hire them because you like them. So then, at the end of the day, the task doesn't get done, and you're left with this person because you chose the person not for the right reason. It tells you to choose. It's telling you to choose people on the basis of competency. Right? That's the most positive one I could find. Another Egyptian proverb. The idiot who has his eye on your wife is like a blood-sucking fly. A blood-sucking fly, is a robber, right? It's a thief, destroying what is there, sucking away the vital energy from the relationship. So a person who has their eye on your wife is a scoundrel, because it's your wife and not a girl, not a friend, not your sister, but your wife. So he's covetous. So he is likened him to a blood-sucking fly. Another Egyptian proverb. Learn politeness from the impolite. A person would ask, how can you learn manners from the ill-mannered? This is how you would learn. Watch the things that they do that makes you feel foul or disrespected inside. The things that they do that causes your spirit to get angry, or crosses your spirit, or causes you to feel disrespected when they do it. That's the thing that you should watch that they do that you will not do. Whatever they do that makes you angry or makes you don't feel good on the inside, that's the thing that you are going to avoid doing. And this is how you would learn politeness from the impolite. You would learn that what they do to step on other people's toe, that's resentful. If you do it, you're going to be in the same shoe as that person. In another Egyptian proverb, false ambitions serve only in the neck. False ambition, having dreams and goals towards something that you don't truly feel convicted to or hold steadfast to, only serves the neck, only puts on a show for the present, because in the latter end you will not follow through. It's procrastination, in other words. Another Egyptian proverb: do not rejoice over what has not yet happened. We should always be steadfast towards our goal. Celebration is a letting go of the energy. While forming something, while doing something, focusing, and we are being steadfast, we are seeing it through, right? We're seeing it through with all our energy, with our mind, with all our strength. But whenever we start to rejoice, we stop holding the wheel, we stop being focused, we jump, we might spill the grain, we might spill the water. So never start to celebrate before the time for celebration. Keep it true seed all the way through, else you might embarrass yourself. Another Egyptian proverb: when angels present themselves, devils abscond. Yes, in the literal sense, and in other words, when a person who is dealing with truth and rights and anything uplifting present themselves in an area where there's someone who deals with cursing and tearing down up other people, that person will take their time and kindly remove themselves, because a person who's formidable, a person who's not going to back, a true angel, not just because of their nice appearance and behavior, but who will defend what needs to be defended, that person will leave the area. Another Egyptian proverb: a man's ruin lies in his tongue. Many a time people say stuff in the latter end that they regret. Disrespect, some of the time, ungrateful things, insulting things, resentful things, disowning, cursing themselves by their own tongue, and then in the longer run they wish they had not. So a man's ruin lies in his tongue. A man can lie and get killed. A man can talk the truth and die. It's just the same. It's what you do with your tongue. So a man's ruin lies in his tongue. Another Egyptian proverb: the beetle is beautiful even in the eyes of its mother. For instance, I might cook something, and when I cooked it, it was not cooked to the way, description and requirements of how it was supposed to be cooked. And when I'm tasting it, I'm like, yo, this tastes good, oh, I love it. But the professional will taste it and say, no, it lacks salt, it lacks season, it lacks this. And then, but because it's my cake, I'm going to be the one to appreciate my cake. A parent will love their own child, whether that child is a thief or not, or whatever that child does. So an ugly child is beautiful to its parents. The beauty is, a beetle is beautiful in the eyes of its mother because it is its own beetle. It's like people who don't mind farting amongst themselves. Forgive me for using this description, but if another person should fart beside them, they take it as an offense. Another Egyptian proverb: the barking dog does not disturb the man on a camel. Let me read it again. The barking of a dog does not disturb the man on a camel. The man on a camel represents a person with a higher consciousness, who knows the mechanics and the runnings of karma and obeys these laws and the discipline of life, who sees someone who's lesser conscious, down low on the consciousness scale, attacking them, and they do not respond to it. Because then and there they know that responding is getting off their camel to have a conversation with the dog, or to address the dog. Another Egyptian proverb, and this is going to be the final one: a home without a mother is a desert. I believe in this proverb for one of our viewers and subscribers to translate it for themselves, decipher it. Leave it in the comment section and we'll be reading it on the next program, or on another program. One day we will go back out to all of what our viewers did. I love you, my brother, my sister, from wherever you are in the world. We look forward to the interaction of our viewers and subscribers. African proverbs are very old proverbs, and they have a lot of wisdom down into them. There's more than one meaning, so we invite our viewers and subscribers to always comment, to translate and decipher these proverbs. We love you from all of us here in Jamaica. Looking forward to our next session. One love.